Just a reminder, this is how Klopp behaves when Liverpool drop points.
Jurgen, because you were so dominant for so much of that match, does this feel very much like a wasted opportunity to pick up 3 points?
What do you think?
Well, I imagine it does.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Okay. What did you make of your team's performance?
It was good. We didn't score often enough. I saw only one team today, to be honest. Only one team playing. But the ref thought we have to make it a little bit more. I can't believe in this situation with all the challenges. We were completely clean. We did not make any fouls.
And this is our very own Chelsea manager, Thomas Tuchel.
Does this feel like an unnecessary defeat? You look at the goal you conceded, the chances you missed. Have you almost inflicted it on yourselves?
Yeah, it's totally our fault, nobody else's. I think we lost the game. It's totally our responsibility. We had huge chances. We were not sharp enough. We could not put up the same intensity and energy as usual. So it's on me. I think it was maybe too many changes from last match, and I take full responsibility.
Clearly see the difference, right? And that is why, no disrespect to Liverpool and Klopp, but put some respect on Thomas Tuchel's name, because this guy deserves much more. And yes, he has won the Manager of the Month for October. Kudos to Thomas Tuchel, tactician, tinkerman Thomas Tuchel, like we say always. Anyway, getting into it, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Almighty Blues FC. Very happy to bring you this episode, and thanks for all the love that you have been giving us. Hopefully we get much more love. If you do love the content, do not forget, it is just the press of a button, the bell notification icon, and that can only be on if you press the subscribe buttons. Yes, the subscribe, the red color button on the bottom right corner of the screen. So please subscribe if you haven't. You won't be disappointed, we assure you. And the bell notifications will tell you whenever we are live or coming up with a new video. Do click on it whenever you feel like, but again, won't be displeased at all, and you will definitely enjoy, especially in this international break, and even more so later on. And let's get into it. Yes, we will be bringing a lot more in this episode, so stay tuned till the end. First of all, we will be covering obviously the October Manager of the Month. Not only that, but also other awards that have been distributed by the Premier League. And then we will be talking about new striker at Chelsea. What? Yes, a possible new striker at Chelsea very soon. But does that mean Timo Werner is out to Barcelona as per rumors? Again, we did cover that. Yes, check out the links below. We did cover that briefly, but yes, that may just be true, is it? Talking about Barcelona, Dani Alves, I actually read that news, and a couple of days back I thought that, hey, it's Xavi coming to Barcelona, so surely Dani Alves is joining his coaching staff, right? I didn't even read the articles, I'm being honest. But today, on a live stream, I was told that, hey, no, this guy is actually going to be signed by Barcelona as a player. 39, wow. Kudos to him and Barcelona.
It's funny because it's true.
Anyway, before we go further, of course, shout out to Thai Talks Chelsea. That is a great channel. And of course, check out our other channels as well that we have featured. You can check out on the channels tab on the homepage, and you will find a lot of channels including Thai Talks Chelsea. And please subscribe to them as well. You won't be disappointed there as well, we can assure you, and that is why we recommend them highly. Having said that, the other topics that we would be covering today are Ziyech. Yes, Hakim Ziyech possibly leaving Chelsea after all. Let's see. Definitely Almighty Blues FC will share our opinions as well as to what we think about it. And of course, more outgoings. Yes, more possible outgoings with a certain European Player of the Year. Wow. Really?
Stop it. Get some help.
Stay tuned and listen to what we have to speak about that. But last but not the least, we will also be covering Frank Lampard and Billy Gilmour news. Something that again requires some connection. So let's continue, guys. First of all, it is definitely the Manager of the Month. Hats off to Tuchel, like we said. And winning, I think, 4 out of 5 games and drawing the 5th game in the month of October, it was surely going to be Tuchel. But again, player of the month had to be Mo Salah. Mo Salah, you've been brilliant. We have to give you ex-Chelsea player. And honestly, you deserved the player of the month even for September, if not for Cristiano Ronaldo and the media vibes getting through. Sorry, Manchester United fans, we did cover that as well, but yeah, that's what our opinion is. And Almighty Blues FC is for all to see, but we would be sharing our opinions and welcome your opinions below as well. The goal of the month also went to Mo Salah. That goal against Man City, wow, what a class goal. There was a debate whether that goal or Watford goal was better, but I think the Man City goal was far apart, right? Definitely considering the opposition. That said, it is Chelsea boy Reece James also winning an award. It's Chelsea's goal of the month. Any guesses? Yes, it is the Newcastle goal. The first goal, I think, if I remember right, that was of the left. Wow, superb goal. Definitely, that deserved the goal of the month from Chelsea's perspective. But moving on, the new striker at Chelsea. Really? Like, first of all, I know that Timo Werner and Lukaku are injured, but it's only temporary, right? And Havertz has finally started scoring. So, really a new striker at Chelsea. But obviously, with Timo Werner talks beginning to Barcelona, that might have taken this news, coming in. Or maybe what we'll cover later, Ziyech leaving, right? As in one of the two. The guy that we're talking about is Karim Benzema. Oh, not again, not again. You recall this yesterday, right? We have actually signed Zlatan. Oops. Attila Szalai. Yes, sorry about that. Attila Szalai. It is Karim Adeyemi. Yes, Karim Adeyemi is a brilliant youngster. I must say, he's only 19. A German international already. He has, I think, 3 caps for Germany and already scored once. Wow. At 19, from Germany, yes, he has Nigerian descent, but a German international. Reminds of Musiala, anyone? Yeah, Musiala. I know we regret as Chelsea fans letting him go early, but should we buy a youngster who is basically a German international and is the talk of the town? Why is he the talk of the town? Well, he has already represented, I think obviously he plays in the Bundesliga, yes, the Austrian Bundesliga. Well, no two ways about it. In the Austrian Bundesliga also we have Red Bull Salzburg, who are good and playing in the Champions League. And yes, with Red Bull Salzburg, he has been doing really well. I think he scored about 11 goals and got 1 assist in just 13 games this season. And in the Champions League, yes, they are competing very much in the Champions League. Not the group of death, nowhere near. But yes, definitely they are there and might just qualify for the second round as well. He has actually scored 3 goals in 4 games already and an assist. Plus, he has got, I think, 1 goal in the 2 qualification matches that they had, Salzburg, right? Reminds of an Erling Haaland, Salzburg, talking about Bundesliga, I don't know, just saying out there. And of course, plays in Germany as a national team player as well. But yeah, you never know, right? As in, he might turn out to be Haaland. Patson Daka, he was great as well at Salzburg, but would you take him at Chelsea? Yes, the talk is that he is basically the number 1 target for Chelsea in terms of young strikers that they seek if Timo Werner leaves. Again, is that a Timo Werner replacement or is it Hakim Ziyech? Because this guy is actually left-footed.
That is brand new information!
Yes, Karim Adeyemi is left-footed, so maybe we are looking at, a forward and not like a winger in Hakim Ziyech, and that's why we are going with Karim Adeyemi. Having said that, Karim can play even on the wings. So that's great to hear as well, right? As in, definitely, as in the pieces are kind of definitely fitting in. I can see him doing well at Chelsea if he comes, but immediately, not really. He's just 19, come on.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Timo Werner at what, 24? He had come to Chelsea, and even at that age, he took so much time, and even till date, he is not really settled in England. I know it's just one example, but from abroad, we don't want to get someone who's kind of not grown physically as well, right? He's just 19, so he has a couple of years where he can grow physically. Let him do that. Again, we should buy him, but maybe loan him back, right? And that's what I would say. Not to Austrian Bundesliga, but maybe to a proper Bundesliga club.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sorry, Austrian Bundesliga, but yeah, as in, for me, definitely any top club in the Bundesliga is still far better than Salzburg. And of course, no disrespect to Red Bull Salzburg. I'm sure many fans would agree there. But yes, as in, that is our opinion. What do you think about this guy? As in, do comment below. What are your thoughts? But yeah, at this point in time, I don't think just to get in the squad, he's kind of needed, because we have, again, remember, Broha, who's on loan. He's probably more established, or probably equally so. For Albania, he's doing really well. For Southampton, he's already shown, and of course at Vitesse, he's shown. So why not, someone whom we already have, instead of investing? But even if we invest, like I said, let's loan him out and then see maybe if he grows enough. And I would actually personally just keep Timo Werner right now.
I disagree.
And that's just Almighty Blue's opinion. Let me know your opinion, and let's move on, because yes, Hakim Ziyech, that is the story of the last 24 hours. Hakim Ziyech, who obviously was touted to be going to AC Milan in the summer and whatnot. The guy has been in and out of the side, maybe due to the form or due to fitness. Again, someone that brings something totally different. He has been now linked to Borussia Dortmund. I know Dortmund, they are kind of, I think, 4 to 5 points behind Bayern Munich in Bundesliga. But would you actually see Hakim Ziyech fitting in Dortmund? It is going to be a loan move, is what people are talking. Again, I'm not sure what is the credibility of this news, but it is the news, so we are bringing it to you. What do you all think? For me, Dortmund have a lot of attackers already, don't they? I know they signed Malen in the summer. They haven't sold Haaland yet. Obviously, Hakim Ziyech is nowhere close to Haaland in terms of the player profile. But yeah, can he play with Haaland and Malen? Malen is not a typical winger, and I would say even Hakim Ziyech is not a typical winger as well. That will make Dortmund really narrow, as in, that's just my opinion. But again, for a loan move, not bad from Ziyech's perspective, because he definitely needs more game time and confidence, and obviously a team which kind of expresses more. So I can see that being a fit, but would you want him leaving Chelsea in January? Really? I know he's probably had a big fight with the Moroccan coach, and is probably not going to be, going to African Cup of Nations, even if it happens, which probably is not going to happen anyway. But I think that we need Ziyech. Why? Because in the forward positions, it's not like any player has really established himself at Chelsea. I'm being very honest. Mason Mount is probably the number one name on the team sheet if everyone is fit and in form. Along with Romelu Lukaku. Sorry about that. Yes, Romelu Lukaku. But who's that third guy? I think the third person is still someone that can take the position and maybe just rotate. It is between Pulisic, Timo Werner, Callum Hudson-Odoi and Hakim Ziyech. And of course, Mason Mount cannot play every game. So with the FA Cup coming, with the Club World Cup coming, Hakim Ziyech, what he brings, and we miss, of course, Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is really a striker of late, right? He probably came as someone who could play that number 10 role on the wings as well. But for me, he's really more of a striker. A floating striker is probably plays the best. Again, that's Almighty Blues FC's view. What is yours? Because once I think Hakim Ziyech kind of starts pinging those balls from the left foot, I think that is something totally different. If Timo Werner is fit, he can really make use of that on the other wing. That's true. So again, that's something different, and we need some kind of a variation in the attack, and that is what Hakim Ziyech brings to the table. I know he got that winner against Malmo, but again, recently, honestly, he's not done enough. Like, let's be honest, right? But does that mean he should just go? For his sake, yes. For Chelsea's sake, I am just being selfish for Chelsea, because club over player any day. And I know that you all know that I love Hakim Ziyech and any left-footed attacker who has flair. But for me, let's keep him. Unless basically, you kind of are not going to sell a Barkley or not going to even loan Barkley, like we covered in the news again. The links are below. But again, do let me know what you all think. Certainly a mixed opinion there. But yeah, as in another news. Outgoings, too many outgoings, right? As in, I know we've been talking about Rudiger, Christensen, Thiago Silva, Aspilicueta possibly in the near future. But now it is Jorginho. Jorginho's agent, this guy is up to something, always wants to be in the limelight, right? He's come out and said all of a sudden that, hey, you never say never, and Lazio, which has Sarri, yes, Mauricio Sarri as a manager, might just be an option. Having said that, he's also told that Marina Granovskaya, I don't know if I pronounced that right,
You got it, dude.
the lady, the Chelsea lady, has obviously said that they are open to talks for a long future for Jorginho. He is just trying of playing ball, right? As in, he's just wanting Chelsea to kind of take note and then maybe, go for it, go for the kill, as they say, right? For me, Jorginho stays, but again, going to Sarri, as in, possible? Do you really think so? Interesting, right? And to end this episode, we have obviously Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, he is not going to Norwich City as per Matt Law, and that is good news. Like we covered in yesterday's news, Frank Lampard wasn't a fit for Norwich City. Definitely, he needs some mid-table club or a club abroad, like we said, Rangers maybe. Does that help Billy Gilmour though?
I mean, whatever, I guess.
Billy Gilmour is now stuck at Norwich City. Would you get Billy Gilmour back in January if we loan out Saul back or Barkley? I would still let him be at Norwich and see who's that manager who's coming in and then maybe take a call. Again, by the time you watch this video, you may get a new Norwich City manager. I don't know. But Lampard looks like he's not going to become. And let us know your views. Thanks for watching again. And I hope you all are liking the content. If you are, please share the stream. It does help us. And press that bell notification icon which reminds you when we come live and upload a new video. And I'm assuming you have subscribed. Please consider if you're not and like the stream. Thank you and up the Chels, and we'll bring more Premier League news as well.